Hello, welcome to session 3 of my Pathfinder game and The Nightblade by Sly Flourish. Um, so let's just bring it up a second. Here we go. Um, Simon, the dwarven warrior, and Callan, my cleric, they've been in town. They spent a night in the inn with, it was Cooper Reynolds. He's the innkeeper and they were helped by Maddox Barker, the sort of town or village healer, and so that was the last night. This morning they went to see Ruth Willowmane, the town sheriff, and we've learnt a little bit about the Nightblades, how they used to be hiding out in the Lonely Torch, this watchtower above the town, but also rumors about how these kind of like horrible bat things have come out of the tower and they kind of drained an elk dry of blood and stuff. So, um, but the main there's this guy called Ralavaz who was in prison for sort of years as leader of the Nightblades. He made his way back up to the tower. Now, it seems ridiculous to me that the Nightblades could still be in the tower, because if everyone knows that's their lookout, the town guard would have gone up there and rooted them out. But I wonder if Ralavaz went there with the intention of finding where they've moved on to. So everything seems to be pointing to this tower. So it's certainly worth me going to investigate. So that's our plan. Now, I'm going to just hide that a second. Um, so yeah, once we've left Ruth Willowmane, I say to Simon, is he feeling up to tackling this uh, going to have a tower? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using the Oracle to control Simon. Now he's a pretty gung ho warrior type, so I'm thinking that it's very likely that he's going to be up for going to having a look, and yes, he is. So yeah, Simon, he's well up for going and going up there. It's probably better to go up by day if we think it's full of bats. So yeah, that's our plan. Now I'm just going to turn to the adventure a second, and because I know that it's got a little bit of box text for the actual approach to the tower, and it calls the tower or the slope leading up to the tower the Tangles. And what it says is a narrow path leads up to a rocky slope to the broken stone walls of the Lonely Torch watchtower. A 2 foot thick carpet of glistening green and violet weeds and thorny brambles surround the stony hill on which the tower sits. Statues of forgotten nobility peer out from the tangled vines. So that's what the characters can see. It's quite why you would have statues of nobility dotted on a hillside is obviously a local custom. It means nothing to me. Um, uh, so, is there any reason why not to approach straight up towards the hill? I'm only expecting to meet bats, so you know, I think they would probably forge on, swords out, clearing uh, uh, tangleweed or whatever it is. Yeah, tangleweed. It says sinkholes and things. So yeah, Callan can use his spear as a bit of a sort of prodding stick, and to move stuff out the way. I think uh, Simon, he's using a sword, isn't he? Longsword. Longsword, yes. So he can hack, you know, stuff about, try and hack a way through there. That's the plan. Now the adventure's got a bit more about this area, which now I've actually decided what I'm doing. I'm kind of committed to my plan. Now I'm gonna have a little read of what it says. Bearing in mind this is a 5e adventure which I'm converting on the fly to Pathfinder. And it says here, Tangleweeds are invasive poisonous plants that can lash out against creatures passing close by. Well, that's not good. Any creature that moves through the Tangleweed without protection must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 damage and be poisoned for an hour. A character with a medical background can spend 10 minutes to aid the victim and attempt a DC 12 Wisdom Medicine check. On a success, the afflicted character is no longer poisoned. Right, so I don't like fixed damage. I'd rather roll the 2d6 damage. But I've certainly walked straight into that. Now, we don't have DC 13 saving throws. So let's see, where did I see the? There we go. I reckon that's going to be Fortitude. Um, so I'm going to use a Fortitude save. And so Simon's going to be leading. He's definitely going to. So yep, that's definitely well over a 13. And how about Callan? Um, he's not so good on the Fortitude. But yeah, two good rolls. And both well over 13. So we don't take the damage. Now it does say here a shambling mound known as strangleberries by the Nightblades might be seen wandering through the tangleweed, but this creature is generally not aggressive. Like tangleweed, it can be repelled by urine. Right, so that's it's not particularly aggressive. We aren't going looking for it, but it'd be interesting to see whether anyone sees it. Now I saw perception as a skill somewhere, so let's have a look at perception. On a good roll, yeah, over 20, I think that's good enough. Simon does spot it, and what about where's perception gone? There it is. Mm. Uh, so Callan doesn't spot it, but Simon points it out, and I think we're going to try and keep a, 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 a good distance, a safe distance away from any big creature or shambling mound in amongst these things. But we successfully, hack and cut our way up towards the tower. I have a look around for any more of these creatures that have been drained, like the elk had been drained of blood, but it doesn't say that I see any. So that's it. I'm going to end this recording as we finally stand before the tower.